It doesn't start with shouting. It starts with you doubting yourself quietly and her smiling through it. That subtle shift where your gut says something's off, but her words are all sunshine and apologies. If you're not careful, you'll be in love with someone who's slowly disarming your instincts, making you the villain in a story you barely recognize. And the worst part? You might not even realize it until it's too late. This isn't about bashing anyone. This is about recognizing the subtle signs of manipulation, the red flags disguised as passion, so you can walk away with your head held high and your heart intact. Have you ever confided in her, shared a fear, a past hurt, only to have it thrown back in your face later? That's not a coincidence, gentlemen. Manipulative partners excel at collecting your weaknesses, those chinks in your armor, and twisting them into weapons. They'll offer a shoulder to cry on, then later use your tears as proof of your instability. They'll encourage you to open up, then weaponize your vulnerability against you in the heat of an argument. Suddenly, your past traumas, your insecurities become ammunition for her to win, to control. It's insidious because it often masquerades as concern. She might frame it as just trying to understand you better, but true love seeks to support, not exploit. Pay attention to how she reacts when you express vulnerability. Does she offer comfort and genuine empathy? Or does she turn it around, making you feel weak or exposed? Remember, vulnerability is a strength, but only in the hands of someone who deserves it. Don't let her twist your past into a weapon against your present. You deserve a love that honors your story, not exploits it. This isn't about becoming closed off, gentlemen. It's about choosing wisely who you allow access to the deeper parts of yourself, because a queen will embrace your vulnerability, a manipulator will weaponize it. The choice, as always, is yours. Setting boundaries. It's the cornerstone of self-respect, the line in the sand that says, this far, no further. But in a relationship riddled with red flags, setting boundaries becomes a battlefield. Suddenly expressing your needs, voicing your discomfort, is met with resistance, with icy silence, or worse, guilt. You're made to feel selfish, unreasonable, for simply wanting to protect your own well-being. She might sulk, withdraw affection, or erupt in anger, all the while making you the villain for having the audacity to want something different. This is classic manipulation, gentlemen. It's about control disguised as love, and the most insidious thing about it is the guilt. That gnawing feeling that you're doing something wrong by simply wanting to be treated with respect. Here's the truth. You are not obligated to sacrifice your well-being for someone else's comfort, especially not someone who claims to love you. A healthy relationship thrives on open communication, on mutual respect for each other's boundaries. If expressing your needs is consistently met with resistance or punishment, it's time to question the foundation of that relationship. Because love should never feel like a cage, gentlemen. It should feel like freedom, like two souls choosing to dance together, not one being forced to contort themselves to fit the other's mold. Her words don't match her actions. Ah, the age-old conundrum, the siren song of sweet nothings whispered into the void of actions that speak louder than words. She utters the words, "I love you," with such conviction, yet her actions tell a different story. Her kisses may be intoxicating, her words dripping with honey, but observe closely, gentlemen. Does her behavior mirror her affections? Or is there a jarring dissonance between what she says and what she does? Perhaps she showers you with attention one moment, then vanishes the next, leaving you clinging to unanswered texts and a heart full of doubt. Perhaps her jealousy rears its ugly head, disguised as concern, as she seeks to isolate you from friends and family. This, my friends, is cognitive dissonance in its most potent form. When her words are a carefully crafted illusion, a mask designed to keep you tethered to her side, while her actions reveal the uncomfortable truth. Trust your instincts, gentlemen. Don't be swayed by empty promises and declarations of love that ring hollow in the face of inconsistent behavior. A woman truly in love will move mountains to be with you, to support you, to cherish you. Her actions will be a testament to her words, not a contradiction. So open your eyes, gentlemen. See beyond the smoke and mirrors of charming words and focus on the reflection of her true self revealed in her actions. For it is in the quiet language of behavior that the truth will always be unveiled. Your world shrinks, not grows. Remember when your passions set your soul on fire? When friendships nourished your spirit and adventures filled your cup? Has your world expanded since she entered it, or has it shrunk to the suffocating confines of her expectations? Toxic love isolates you, whispers doubts about your friends, and paints your passions as distractions. Notice how often you make excuses for not seeing friends, for abandoning hobbies that once brought you joy. Your interests are dismissed, your opinions disregarded. This is not love. This is control masquerading as affection. True love allows space for growth, friendships to flourish, and passions to ignite the soul. It celebrates your individuality and rejoices in your happiness. If your world is shrinking, it's time to reclaim the vibrant tapestry of your life. You deserve a love that sets your soul ablaze, not one that extinguishes its flame. You're always the problem. Do you ever find yourself questioning your own memory, your sanity, your very grasp on reality? Gentlemen, this is the insidious world of gaslighting. It starts subtly. Perhaps she denies saying something you distinctly remember. Over time, these incidents chip away at your confidence. Gaslighting thrives on secrecy, isolating you from those who might validate your reality. If this resonates, reach out. Talk to trusted friends or family. Seek professional guidance. Remember, you are not alone. Your well-being is paramount. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Walk away. Gentlemen, you don't need to fight. You don't need to fix her. You don't need closure. You need your clarity back. You need to reclaim the space you've given away, the power you've unknowingly surrendered. Remember, strength isn't about enduring the unbearable. Strong men don't react, they remove. They walk away from the fire before it scorches their soul. If this video hit deep, it's because you're finally waking up. Like, subscribe and drop a fire emoji if you're done ignoring red flags. You're not paranoid, you're just not asleep anymore.